Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Afifah. I am from 2018 Mathematics Education State University of Surabaya. In these opportunities, I will explain my research idea about mathematics learning media. My research was titled Educational Games for Understanding Concept on Operation of Integers. However, this research is still limited to a framework, not yet at the experimental and data analysis stage. Well, let's start to the introduction. Mathematics is a material that given in every level of education, from elementary school until college university. It is known that the COVID-19 has impacted the education sector, including in math learning. The learning process, which is usually carried out face-to-face, is transformed into online learning. The online mathematics learning is a new challenge for teachers to build an interactive learning atmosphere. Meanwhile, the media used by teachers was only books, worksheets, and sometimes using PowerPoints. If this method is applied continuously, learning mathematics will feel monotone for students, and as a result, students feel bored and tend to be passive. For that, we need an interactive learning media so the students are motivated in learning mathematics. In the pandemic like this, the use of technology as a learning media is needed. The optimal use of technology in maths learning will prepare and make it easier for students to do mathematics in the place where they are studying and will work. This technology can be used to make a math learning media based on educational games. The survey conducted by Trenick et al. In 2014 shows that 91% of children in the age between 2 until 17 years old play video games and computer games. It can be used to teach math by games so the students can learn and understanding math concept in a more fun way. In mathematics, operation of integer is an important and fundamental topic. Almost all of maths material apply the operation of integers. However, there are still many students who have difficulty in learning this topic. Based on research conducted by Khalid Madihah in 2019, shows that students often misconception on operation of integer. The students get confused with so many rules and they have to remember because the teacher prefer to drill them with enough practice to make them stick to the rules. Therefore, I initiated a math learning media based on educational games for understanding concept on the operation of integer in grade 7 of junior high school. The project's specification from this research is a math learning media based mobile game application software. This application generally consists of a landing page, main menu, material, game stage, and settings. Landing page contains a logo of the application and the logo of State University of Surabaya. Main menu contains the title of the game, button material, button play, button information, and button exit. In the material page contains the description of operation of integer. Game stage contains the level of game, where each of level has question about operation of integer. And last is the setting page, contains the game reset menu. By this research, I hope this can help teacher in conducting math learning media on operation of integer and also build the students' interest and motivation in learning operation of integers. This type of research is a development research. The model chosen is 4D Learning System Development Model, which consists of 4 stages, namely define, design, development, and dissemination. And at the define stage, the researchers conduct the preparation of a competency analysis, analysis of student characteristics, and instructional analysis. The define stage is carried out in several steps, namely review competency standards and basic competencies, and also gather relevant references in media product development learning in the form of educational games. At the design stage, The researcher prepared a framework game structure, determining the systematics of the material and designing the evaluation that will be included in the educational game. There are several steps in the design stage, namely making the overall game design in the form or flowchart, collection of supporting references for the making of the games which will be applied in learning media, making text material and creation, and designing UI and UX of learning media using CorelDRAW X7. The next stage is development. At the development stage, the researcher made the preparation materials, game development, and revision stage. The development stage is carried out in several steps, namely creating product using the Visual Studio Code program. Game creation for each level is customized. A review of this educational game by the supervisor regarding the suitability of the product development process. The results of the review are used to carry out Stage 1 revisions, reviews by material expert and media expert, and then the result of the review are used to carry out Stage 2 revisions. The last stage is dissemination. In this stage, the researcher cooperates with stakeholders to introduce the learning media. The subject research is chosen by purposive sampling for junior high school students in 7th grade, as much 20 students. And the data collection instrument consists of instrument for media expert, instrument for material expert, and instrument for students. The application of this smart learning is expected to solve this problem. So when the students play this game, they are not bored, they are not afraid to learn mathematics and help them to understand the concept of operation of integer. It's also hopefully they will be more motivated and improve the quality of children's learning. For these educational games, it is hoped that it can be developed again in terms of animation, design, features, and music so that it becomes more attractive to students. That is my research idea. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.